The Loading Snacks Anime Squad is here, and we are here specifically for Crunchyroll 2023 Anime Awards. As you can see, I got myself here, I got Jokes with me, I got Gabby with me, I got Noah with me, and we are ready to go through this list. There's a lot of categories to get through.
There's a lot of categories.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're here to have a good time, make our predictions, and on, what is it, March
4th.
March 4th. They will be doing the Crunchyroll Awards live on their YouTube channel, and we'll figure out whether we're going to stream it live. But regardless, we'll be watching together and see if how we do on our predictions. So look forward to that in the future. But for right now, I say we just get into it, get started. Like I said, it's a lot to go through. So I'm gonna start off with the very first one on the list, which is Best VA Performance English. So we have Amanda Lee as Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. I guess that's Hermione Lay. I apologize if we say these names incorrectly. Kotaro Sato from Kotaro Lives Alone. Natalie Van Sistine, your forger from Spy Family. Sunwon Cho. Kage from Ranking of Kings. Zach Aguilar David from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Zena Robinson, Gamma 2 from Dragon Ball Superhero movie. So, Jokes.
Mm-hmm.
What's your pick on this one?
Natalie Von 16, your forger.
Okay.
There's a small bias that's involved in that, but that's my pick though.
That's your pick?
That's my pick.
All right, not mad at it. What about you, Noah?
I don't know. I haven't seen none of them. I have no idea. Watch no English. It's like no, Zach. The one for Spy Edge Runner is probably gonna win. That's the only good English dub I've heard about of the last year or so. That one's probably gonna win, I presume. But it's also probably gonna win every award it's in, unless Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer are there.
All right, Gabby, who you got pulling up?
I'll predict that one.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go with Shermine Lee from My Neighbor Kotaro. Kotaro Lives Alone. Okay. It's not My Neighbor Kotaro. I always say My Neighbor Kotaro because it sounds like My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
That's why I do that. But I've watched both the English and the Japanese because I like the series so much.
Okay.
And I think it's good.
Okay. I'm going with Zach Aguilar from Cyberpunk. I watched it in English and it was really good. And I thought he did a really, really good performance in it. So that is my pick for this one.
So and you are keeping track of picks, right?
Yep. When I'm looking off,
I just want to make sure.
Yep. I got
taking score again.
Yes. All right. So Jokes, why don't you go ahead with the next category?
All right. Which one we got up? So we got Best Voice Actor Performance Japanese. So we have Yuki Kaji, Eren Yeager. Natsuki Hane is Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer. I can't tell if that's O or a Q from the screen, but Pharaoh's Eye is Jolene Cujo. Faru Eye. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Chika
My favorite voice
Enzai,
actress.
Chisato Nishigi from Licorice Recoil. Misaki Kuno, Fukuta, and Hiruyumi. And Atsumi Tanzazaki and Anya Forger.
All right. Let me get this on the screen real quick. Nope. Text.
London, didn't I tell you about the voice actress performance from Futa? Didn't I say that pick 2 days ago?
That's my pick.
I literally said 2 days ago. I said, isn't the voice acting from that chick in Made in Abyss insane?
Oh, yes. I felt every single bit of rage and everything else in that character. Like she did an amazing job in it. So she's my pick. What's her name from Masako Kuno from who played Futa?
Yeah, she did amazing.
Made in Abyss. Yeah, that's my pick. All right.
However, mine is definitely Faru, because she's my favorite female voice actress right now. She plays Power. She plays what's her name? Obviously, Jolene, and pretty much every yelling voice actress that exists. That's a female. She does it really well. I would say Tanjiro, he could get it again. Aaron's probably not gonna get it because he doesn't have enough roles unless he's just popular. But if Jolene or Futa doesn't get it, which I already know this thing is rigged, it's more rigged than I thought.
Okay.
Absolutely, because there's no reason. Aaron did great last year, but this year he didn't have as many voice acting roles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think your voice cut out when you said that, London.
So Gabby, what's your pick?
Oh, yeah, this is your voice
Sorry.
cut out there. I'm gonna have to go with Asumi Takanzi for Anya. I love the character. I love the range that she can get with Anya's. It's just so good. I can't help it.
What about you, Jokes?
Solid choice.
I was torn between Jolene and Aaron, of course, but I like the point that Noah brought up. Like, he didn't have that much really.
Nah, he didn't really scream or yell this year.
And I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So like, and Jolene, like I've watched, I absolutely love it. So I got to give it to Farouz.
And she was Power. We all love Power.
We do love Power.
I love Power.
Power is great.
But I love JoJo.
They just decided to nix. Oh yeah, I love JoJo too. They just decided
Jolene is a problem.
Hold on one second.
Okay, I'm not seeing the Stone Ocean yet. So
you haven't seen any of it?
I haven't seen any of it yet.
I haven't seen JoJo either, but I don't watch JoJo.
But here y'all's
Gabby, you haven't seen JoJo?
I haven't seen any. Well, I mean, I've seen the first few episodes. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but hearing them, praise her performance and putting her up for voice actor, it makes me want to get into it more so. So I'm looking forward to doing that.
Gabby, I think you will love the later parts of JoJo's. The first season, I personally liked it, but a lot of people don't. But the later season, when it gets into the macho, gay comedy, like crazy, like overpowered a bit, I think you would love that stuff.
I think I just need to get past the animation and the art style. I think that's what really got me when I originally first started to try and watch it. I was just like, no, this isn't my thing. But I really should try again. It's been years.
Because the second season changes art style, animation, story, everything. It's completely different. And everyone is always like, the first season, I'm like, just get past the first season.
Very true.
Once you go from
Stardust, up.
Once you go from Stardust Crusaders into I think that is Diamond is Unbreakable, like the two differences that you get at that point. But
Stardust Crusaders where the memes start. That's where all the memes.
That's where all of them came from.
The little.
Is that where the one with like the three guys kicking the one guy on the ground comes? No. That's my favorite.
No, that's further on. No, the stomping meme is from Diamond is Unbreakable.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay. Yeah, that's my favorite JoJo meme that I have seen
by far.
And the one where he's licking the cherry and he's like pedal. That's from Stardust Crusade. That shit is so funny. It has so many good side characters. Yes,
we could go on for JoJo forever, but let's Sin go ahead and
In other words, people, if you haven't seen JoJo's, you need to watch it.
Apparently, we have to watch it.
All right, so Noah, why don't you go ahead and read off best character design?
Best character design. We've got Cyberpunk Edge Runners, My Dress Up Darling, Demon Slayer, Spy Family, Rank of the Kings, and JoJo's.
We just talked about JoJo. All right, so what are you thinking, Noah?
JoJo's has won this award like 96 times. Can I see the list again?
Yeah, absolutely.
JoJo's is probably gonna win the award again. If I were to say objectively, I'd once again give it to JoJo's. Like, actually, no bias. Looking at these, My Dress Up Darling is slice of life characters. Anyone can design that. Demon Slayer is really good, but they had like 3 new characters. Cyberpunk would be my next choice. Spy Family is the characters aren't crazy. Rank of the Kings, JoJo's, and Cyberpunk would have to be mine. I'm gonna give it to either. I'm torn between JoJo's and Cyberpunk. I think JoJo's is gonna win.
Okay. What about you, Gabby?
I'm gonna have to go with Ranking of the Kings.
Okay.
I think I haven't seen JoJo, so I don't want to kind of just say that based off of I already know what the characters look because I see it all over the internet. But out of the ones that I've seen, Ranking of the Kings probably the best. Like Noah was saying, with a lot of the other shows, it's like, oh, okay, well, it's just a character with like maybe a different colored hair or something.
Yeah.
Or like a long beard. So anyone
right.
can kind of draw that.
Agreed. I'm going with Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I enjoyed the character designs. I like what Trigger did with it. I like what they did with a lot of the characters in it. And I like the look, like the way they just took that game and really brought it to life in anime, I salute them for it. They did a really, really good job with the characters in it. What about you, Jokes?
I was torn, kind of same thing. I was torn between JoJo and Cyberpunk. I think the designs in Cyberpunk are absolutely amazing, but I'm sorry, there's just something about the characters in JoJo, like just the over the top craziness with some of the characters that they designed for it. Like they look like they don't make any sense, but then somehow as you watch, it's like, okay, I see why you did such and such and such and such. Yep. Same thing. The stand names with some of the characters, I'm like, JoJo gets my votes.
Oh, what was the name of that one character? Weather Report. Like names like the characters like that. Yes, and the characters so good.
Report.
What I love
literally
about
well, that's the name of his stand, but they didn't have his real name because he's in jail, so they called him Weather Report.
But what I love the most about Stone Ocean, so for those that aren't from, see, we're gonna go into JoJo, right? I gotta hurry to get off this.
We're going back.
What I love is
because I'm just surprised that Gabby's never seen it, so I'm like getting a new person in the JoJo.
I'm gonna send you reminders.
We may need to add a JoJo watch party to the list.
Yes,
no, we're gonna be done forever.
What I've always loved about every season of JoJo is the ending theme has always been like, well, for the most part, it's always been like some R&B type song that's from the US.
It's the most popular year of the year of JoJo's. That's what it is. The most popular song of that year.
In Stone Ocean, they
cool.
did not do it, which was weird. But as you watch it, you start to realize that some of the stand names are offshoots of different song artists or bands. Like there's one called Limp Bizkit. And when I heard that, I was like, stop.
Yep.
I was like, stop.
Did it have a backwards red baseball cap on?
He did not have the backwards red baseball cap on though.
That dude, that little kid, is also played by Anya's voice actor. He's the little kid in Stone Ocean. He's also played by Anya's voice actor.
Oh.
All right. I'm all for that because otherwise we're going forever.
All right, so let's move on. Gabby, best opening sequence.
Wonderful. We were just talking about this earlier.
Yes.
Oh God. Let me open them because they don't have the names over there. So let's see. This is a series I actually haven't watched. Your boy Kongming. Their opening, their opening sequence is Chicky Chicky Bang Bang, which is funny. We've got Spy Family, Mixed Nuts, Naked Hero from Ranking of Kings, The Rumbling from Attack on Titan. I don't even know how you pronounce that. This Fire from the Cyberpunk. And Zanka from Demon Slayer. Yeah, that song. That one. So we've got some heavy hitters in here. I love that.
We do. Jokes, where you sitting at on opening sequence?
The Rumbling.
Of course you are. The
Rumbling's going to win.
Now. See, the one thing that we were talking about this before, the one thing that throws you off about this, like it's about the opening sequence, but them labeling just the song kind of throws you off. You have to learn to add the visual in. Remember to add the visual in with the song. But I am not mad at Rumbling for.
I was gonna say the visuals of Rumbling were God.
I'm not mad.
The Rumbling has been my
ringtone. Phone up.
Has been my ringtone on my phone since the day it came out.
Well, damn. Okay.
All right, Gabby, which one are you picking?
I'm gonna have to go with Mixed Nuts from Spy Family.
Okay,
still solid.
It's all. I loved the Rumbling, but like you, Jokes, Mixed Nuts has been on a YouTube playlist that I've had ever since it came out. So yeah, I just love it. Plus the opening sequence is really pretty and kind of what got me into Spy Family because I didn't know about it until the anime came out.
Okay. And you have been on a tear also catching up on that as well. Noah, opening sequence, where you at?
Unfortunately, the Rumbling is going to win, but not Mixed Nuts. Mixed Nuts really good. I got them all on my playlist, literally all of them. But the Rankings of the Kings one, in my opinion, is the best intro we've had in like the last 5 years. So that one, 100%. Zembu, Zembu. There's nothing that's better than that shit. There's
Bring it out in the
nothing
song.
better than that shit. And the visuals
Everyone
has to
starts
be the
singing
best
now.
visuals of any opening sequence I've ever seen. Like, I'm not biased, no joke. Has to be the best intro visual I've ever seen. And Ring of the King season 2. That shit
That
was
is a good
amazing.
one.
So I think Rumbling's gonna win, but that's 100% my pick. There's no reason it shouldn't win. Rumbling's gonna win just because it got more Spotify listens, though. Definitely, it was like the most listened to Spotify song ever on anime.
I'm with you. I think Rumbling's gonna win, but I'm gonna go with This Fire, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I absolutely I love the song. I love the visuals with it. I thought it was done great. I thought it was intro was spectacular. I want to see them pull this out, but I'm agreeing with Noah that I do think Attack on Titan is going to take this one.
Everything
Yeah,
Demon
just,
Slayer and Attack on Titan is gonna win. I really wish they would just forego them from the awards because it's pointless.
It's part of the reason why I hate like the second core, the third core, second season part 1, second season part 2. Like I hate that crap so much.
There's no second core. Anything 24 episodes and under is a first season. I'm not hearing anything else. If you have 24 episodes, that's a first season. Don't give me a core. I don't care.
Yeah, that BS. Yeah, I hate.
I don't know what that even means.
It's the season.
It's
unless your anime
there
ends
mostly
at
so
12.
they can sell multiple Blu-ray and DVDs like it's nothing. Like just put it in one set and give it to me.
Right. Black Clover was the last one who did it. They sold a Blu-ray of like 100 episodes, and they were the last ones who did the elongated seasons without cores and stuff. Now it's just One Piece.
Yeah, and Boruto.
3 minutes
One Piece
of
has
content
never
episode.
had seasons ever.
Yeah, but One Piece's episodes are shorter than they've ever been. They give us like 3 minutes of info now.
Fair enough.
Facts.
Fair enough.
Facts.
So
But I'm not going to argue about it.
Nope. I'm just lay back and accept it. That's it.
I'm going to lay back and have a nice time.
All right, so let's move on to the best ending sequence. And here we have Akuma no Go from Higuchi, Attack on Titan, Final Season Part 2. Comedy, again, Hoshino, Spy Family. My Heart Has Surrendered. Ari Suzuki, Kaguya-sama, Love is War, Ultra Romantic. Koi no Yuki, Akase, My Dress Up Darling. Coach, I'm not even going to try to butcher this, but Fantastic Youth, Komi Can't Communicate. And Yofukushino Uta, Creepy Nuts, Call of the Night. So for this particular one, I'm going with Creepy Nuts, Call of the Night. That has been my favorite, probably outro all of this year, 100%. That is where my vote is going. What about you, Gabby?
I'm gonna have to go with the opening by Fantastic Youth for Komi Can't Communicate. That's also been on repeat.
This is
on
the
YouTube
outro, right?
playlist.
Outro.
Best ending sequence.
Ending.
Yes.
Yeah, ending outro.
All right, one for Komi. You know, I'm not gonna anything Komi. I'm here for.
We're Komi fans in this house.
Absolutely. All right, jokes. Best ending sequence.
As much as I would like to say Attack on Titan, I'm not saying Attack on Titan for this one. I'm gonna give it to Spy Family comedy.
Okay. Still a good choice. All good choices in this one. Noah, what about you?
Spy Family, definitely. They're gonna win. First of all, they were in Fortnite for comedy. That song was the most popular shit besides the Rumbling. Comedy won, FY. But I'd say Akuma no Ko, just because that's the song I'm learning for Japanese karaoke when I go to Japan. I was super hyped that they put it in there because I was like, bro, why is this outro so good? And everyone's talking about the Rumbling. Like, the Rumbling's great, but that outro was amazing. So I would give it to that one, but comedy's gonna win.
Yeah,
Attack on Titan
really
could
good.
win, but
It
comedy
could.
is
Like,
literally in Fortnite. They made a Fortnite dance for it. So I could be wrong.
It's cool.
And I think my pick goes. Can I see one more time? Because there was one other one I forgot about. I think my pick goes to Akuma no Ko. But I think comedy's gonna win.
All right.
Akuma no Ko is such a good song. That one's on my playlist too.
Every
Or
time.
actually, that whole list besides Kami, I still haven't seen Kami yet.
Okay. All right. So, jokes. We're moving on to best animation.
Oh, no.
Okay, so for best animation, we have Akibis, Sailor Uniform. Attack on Titan. Should I say final season part 1, part 2? I don't know how I should say that, but Attack on Titan
part 2, specifically part 2.
Part 2. I gotta ask a question. Demon Slayer, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Ranking of Kings, and Spy Family.
All right. Best animation jokes. What you sitting on?
Demon effing Slayer.
I ain't mad at it, even a little bit. Even a little bit. I think Gabby's thinking. I would say for myself, without a doubt, it is Demon Slayer. Like they put their whole foot and ass in that show for the Entertainment District arc. Like those last 2 episodes by themselves, I think just carry this category. Personally, Noah, what you got?
Now, what you said is exactly why I can't give it to Demon Slayer. You said yourself those last 2 episodes. The animation was great. However, those last 2 episodes was God tier. If we compare it to the rest from beginning to end, I actually give it to Cyberpunk Edge Runners because they had the most unique and interesting animation. Trigger hasn't released something that crazy in a while. And then Trigger was like, hold on, y'all. We still here. This is a video game anime, which isn't usually popular. And it's going to be the most popular shit of the year besides Attack on Titan. So that's what I give it to, specifically because from step 1 to step 0 was beautiful animation. Demon Slayer was good, but like when they're talking and stuff and they're just having conversation and the little like parts with the wives and stuff, that's just normal. But the fighting was absolutely the best fight scene we've ever witnessed animation. But until then, I can't give it to them. That's why I'll give it to them.
I thought it was great, and I just thought they kept elevating it with each episode the whole time. Like, yes, in the beginning was just the talking, but like even once the action does start, like when Tanjiro was going up against the female side of the demon, that was spectacular, and it just kept upgrading to the end, and I just love it. But Edge Runners was probably my second.
I
right
agree.
after that.
I just think that like until the very last scene, the uniqueness of Cyberpunk matched like that fight, for instance, like the moment when he teleported behind her and they showed the drifting animation and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I literally
was
like, what did I just watch? Like that literally matched me to Demon Slayer. Besides the end fight, like the end fight was just absolutely like next level. There's nothing that matched that as far as animation. But from step to step, I think that Trigger had it at the most.
I would say the one part that I think Trigger lacked at is when they got into like the car chases at the end. I think that CG kind of pulled it back just a little bit for me. Some of the car driving was a little bit too stiff, if you know what I mean, because we talked about CG and anime before. But again, so your pick is definitely Edge Runners.
Yeah, just because Demon Slayer just really piqued my interest during only fights. The slice of life and talking just seemed very regular as far as animation goes. But I'm not mad at anyone for picking that.
All right, Gabby, your choice.
See, this is a hard one. Honestly, I haven't seen Sailor Uniform. I'm not sure if anyone else here has.
I forgot to talk about that. I was glad they put that in there.
So was I.
Oh, yeah?
That one had some really insane animation. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
No, you're good. Now I'm curious to see it because I really hadn't heard anyone talk about it.
Foot fetish pool.
It's
a foot fetish.
That's the foot fetish one, yeah.
But the animation is done.
One?
Remember?
Yes, that one we talked about earlier.
No, but it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. It's something you get over.
All you had to say was foot fetish, and I remember.
You know what I mean? It's like a sister trope. You don't like it, but it's there, and you get over it. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Spy Family, how much as I loved it, I didn't want to give it to it, and I'm definitely wasn't going to pick Attack on Titan. I'm sorry. But I'd actually have to go with Cyberpunk myself on this one because, like we were all just saying, Demon Slayer was really good during the fights, and it also it was better than what they've always done, but it was always Demon Slayer, and I just hadn't seen anything like Cyberpunk before. So immediately I was just already like, okay, this is really cool. I loved all the colors in it, especially. I'm a big colors person when it comes to animes and animations. So if they could put all these bright ass colors in there and make it look like that, I'm like, good. That's my vote.
All right.
So
Noah, the next category, best anime song.
Oh yeah, this was a good one. We've got Demon Slayer. I'm sorry, Attack on Titan, It doesn't list the song here. We've got Love is
Rumbling.
War. Love is War. We've got Red, Shadow House, Spy Family, and your boy Kong Me.
Oh. Gabby, go ahead and say it and get it out the way.
No, I'm right there with Gabby. That song was God tier.
I can't. I'm wearing the jacket. I can't. The shirt. I got it. It's Neon New Genesis. I can't help it. One Piece film red. It's kind of my weakness. As is One Piece in general. But I mean, honestly, it's sad, but I completely forgotten about Shadow House, unfortunately, even though it's been one of my favorite ones this past year. Yeah, this is the opening for the second season.
Okay, I have the
that's
Blu-ray.
on here.
I haven't seen it.
It's very good. I love their style of music in general, but going alone based off is like, what have I listened to a million times? It's been New Genesis and the entire like CD from the movie. So I have to give it to the film red.
Okay, Noah.
So, whatever that song is, I'm looking for.
Which one? You talking about?
Which one?
This song?
New Genesis.
That's New Genesis.
Yeah. Oh, New Genesis.
Listen, from as a singer, okay, and as for like hype, that song sold this movie. I'm just letting y'all know. First of all, the movie was great, and One Piece will sell it. But this song, first of all, is what was like, okay, this woman can sing. That's what I heard. Like, not just sing like anime. I was like, this woman can sing like Beyonce, like Shakira. This woman can actually sing. So from a singer standpoint, I was like, this song is amazing. Then on top of the fact, she did the voice acting for Yuta. She's not a voice actress.
Yes.
That's the only role she's done. So I definitely got to give it to that one. That song, I don't even listen to it that much, but that song was just godly. Like, this is my unbiased coming out, but I don't even have it on the playlist. But that song is amazing. That singer is amazing. She's probably one of the better singers I've heard in anime ever. Like, no joke. And just when she switches, if you're a singer, you know the difference between head voice, falsetto, and chest voice. She switches between those so crisp. And that's things that Beyonce, Adele are really good at, that singers listen to, and they're like, they're different. She's definitely different. So that's my song. Whoever that voice actress is. She's also like 19, which is really interesting.
Her name is Ado.
Yeah, that's her name. She's like 19.
I'm not mad at that. That is definitely my number 2 choice on here. But jokes, I'll let you go ahead and just say it.
No.
No. Oh, really?
I want you to say.
Who's breaking my heart?
Rumbling. It's rumbling for me. That is my song.
What's this? Is this intro?
No, this is best anime song.
Best song in general.
Yeah, overall, it's rumbling for me.
And the only reason I say that is because Made in Abyss ain't in there too, because they lost on that, which I wasn't sure how.
We're gonna get into that, but no, it's rumbling for me. Like I've been rocking with that song so hard since they dropped it on part 2. Like I absolutely love it. It is such a banger that I didn't see coming. That I wish they'd keep on to the very end, but we know they're not. But yeah, it's me. But go ahead, Jokes. What you got?
So listen, I absolutely love the rumbling. I love it to the ends of everything. But New Genesis is absolutely insane. You can imagine this is coming from me. My pick is New Genesis. Just pretty much the same thing that Noah said. The song sold this movie. Like, hearing her sing when that commercial came on made me want to see this thing even more.
Insane movie soundtrack.
And one of my favorites, and one of my favorite songs overall, but take Rumbling out of the mix, is actually Hope from One Piece, which is somebody, I believe her name is Nami Amuro. Ironic, her name is Nami, if I remember right. It's kind of this similar voice style between the two of them. But I feel like New Genesis her voice is just something amazing. And like Noah says, like, she's young. She's still going. But this song sold that movie. I'm sorry. This song sold that movie. New Genesis.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Like I said, not mad at that. Is definitely my number 2 choice.
Trust that hurt. It hurt my heart when they put the two of these next to each other, I was like, oh, bias is coming out, and I was just like, nah, rumbling.
Yeah, but that's why I say they need to leave out AAA titles from the Anime Awards, partially because they get so many awards already. Like One Piece, Demon Slayer. One Piece is good because they haven't had that in there for years. But
Yeah,
Demon
One
Slayer,
Piece
Attack on
gets
Titan,
left out a lot because people know it's popular and understand it, which is why I was mad. Attack on Titan is always in there.
Every year,
and it makes
Attack on
sense
Titan is
because
there.
One Piece would win everything if it was there every year. People have been watching forever. It's like if you put Naruto and Bleach back in there. Notice how Bleach wasn't in there too. They're just gonna win everything. So I'm like, why not take out Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan? They already get awards. Then the ones like Made in Abyss, Cyberpunk, all the ones that are new get the flowers they deserve because they're not going to get them once this is over. They're done with.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer is going to be popular as long as Naruto's popular. So,
and also we may keep the rumble depending on how Attack on Titan decides to premiere the final season part 3/4, whatever you want to call it. They may even keep the rumbling. So
I don't think they're going to keep the rumbling.
I don't think so either. But to close the
unique.
whole thing out, nothing can top the rumbling for them. I don't know.
I just I really like the rumbling.
It's a hard lie.
It is going to be a hard style to be after that.
After like 6 months, I moved the rumbling on my playlist. It got old to me. But yeah, it did, bro. Because I listened to it so much, and I moved it on my playlist eventually. Because I was just like, all right, I'm tired of rumbling every single.
I hear that joke every morning when I wake up. Because that joke is also my alarm.
I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying,
dear.
I can see them making something new. Is all I'm saying. I do love that song, and I agree it's going to be the number one. I'm just saying I could see something else.
All right, so let's move on to the next one. This will be a fun one. Gabby, we have best score.
Best score.
Oh, you already know my pick.
Oh, joy.
I think we have the same pick. Noah.
I gotta use the bathroom.
I will make a prediction. Me and Noah have the same pick on this one.
We should.
Oh God, some of these pronunciations. I apologize now. Let's see. We have got Spy Family with no name in the weirdest way I've ever seen it spelled. We've got your boy Kongming with Gekka Hikota.
Okay.
We've got Attack on Titan, Kohota Yamamoto and Hiroyuki Sawando. Got Cyberpunk Edge Runners there with Akira Yamoka. This is Made in Abyss by Kevin Penkin. I think we know. And then we have got Demon Slayer, the District Arc with Yuji Kajira and Go Shina.
Okay.
I've already guessed what y'all's pick is.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm missing out because I have not watched Made in Abyss.
It's okay. So, I've only watched.
You're missing out on a masterpiece. I'm telling you, the best composed shit. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
Oh, I think I have my man. So I feel like just off of the strength of that, I should just change my pick. Because honestly, I'm just gonna say Demon Slayer.
You gotta see it for yourself, though. So you
gotta win. Just go off what you know.
But you're giving me the emotion that I should feel when I listen to that in the background. So you know what? For now, I'm gonna say Demon Slayer, and then I think I'm gonna go watch some Made in Abyss after this.
Bro, please! I'm so surprised.
Just be in the right headspace when you go there. That's all. It is a it is a beautiful,
one of the darkest anime that.
But it is a tough watch that you cannot turn away from. It's that good.
It's darker than the shit we watch at Thriller Park.
Yes. It should be in Thriller Park.
It literally should be.
Some of our Thriller Park.
I've only seen.
Animation.
This is season 2, right?
No.
Season 2 is darker than season 1.
Okay, I've seen season 1. I haven't seen season 2 yet.
Okay.
Yeah, season 1, then the movie is darker than season 1, then season 2.
Right,
but it's not like a dark, it's not like cry porn. You know what I'm saying? It's like a legitimate story and things that pull these emotions out of you, which is why it's good. Versus other stuff like Corpse Party is kind of cry porn. That's literally like cry porn. Let's see how bad we can make you feel. That's not how.
Yes, it's bloody and violent, but it doesn't feel forced or like just doing it for the sake of doing it. Like it all fits within the realm and the world and what you're seeing and everything. Like it is.
As far as adventure goes, it's on this. It gives you the same feeling as One Piece. As like this is a grand adventure with world building on shit we've never seen. They make you feel stuff about stuff you didn't even know existed because it's the world that you don't know about. Like it's
so
insane.
I think it's safe to say me and Noah are picking Made in Abyss.
Yeah.
For the
Also,
That was
I showed
obvious
y'all
once I saw it.
that composer, he's an Australian composer, which I learned about in this new podcast I've been listening to. He composed for Shield Hero and another one I forget, but Shield Hero, if you've seen it, its soundtrack is also amazing. So when I heard that, I was like, no wonder all of their soundtracks are great.
Yeah, but their score in that show is godly, straight up from beginning to end. Yeah, they know what they're doing over there.
Well, now
So,
I gotta
Gabby,
go watch season 2. I can't. I'm
You gotta
sure
watch
I'll
the
pick
movie
Made in
first,
Abyss after I watch season 2, but I haven't yet, so I'm gonna go with Spy Family. Because I find myself listening to their music all the time.
That is a great one.
Not bad. Let's see. Oh, okay. Another fun one. Let me make sure I got the right one here. I think it's this one. Now we're moving to character design. We have Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Demon Slayer, the Entertainment District arc, My Dress Up Darling, JoJo Stone Ocean, Ranking of Kings, and Spy Family.
We did this.
I think we did that.
We did character design.
Oh, we did.
Because I definitely, I'm about to say, you may maybe choose JoJo a second time. Let's go.
He's like, I'll do it.
Okay, well, we'll go to the next one.
Is that the Witch of Mercury behind you, Joe?
Oh, you know
what it is.
Oh, you know that that's Ariel rebuilt.
Would you be gaming at the kitchen table? How come you never got your background on?
What you mean? I always have this stuff on.
No, I mean your live background.
Oh, what? It's my room. It ain't like Sin's nice area with the pictures and stuff.
Oh, okay, I see.
So yeah, I don't have a nice. I do this.
I'm literally on my
I'm not mad at you. I'm just wondering. No, I like yours, Gabby. I like posters and shit. I like showing anything. You got the Made in the Abyss in the corner hockey. I like the posters in the background.
Back on track. We're on best supporting character now.
We have that doesn't make sense.
We have Rebecca from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. We have Tengen from Demon Slayer Entertainment District arc. We have Ai from Kaguya-sama Love is War. We have Kage from Ranking of Kings Core 2. Anya Forger from Spy Family, and Your Forger from Spy Family. Okay. Noah, where you sitting?
Can I see the list one more time? My short-term memory is not good today.
No.
First of all,
that's
that's the wrong one. I was like, how is Aaron?
What you mean? He talks.
He might as well be in this series.
He talks to himself. He supports himself.
God.
Anya is listed literally as a dual main character with Lloyd. However,
okay, see, that's what I was.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
However, in some of the later parts, she's listed as supporting character. They do change that up. Rebecca, I love Rebecca. If we're going like
Me too.
Over what I love, if we're going unbiased, I gotta say Kage, because he was truly the GOAT. If we're going unbiased, Tengen was just doing his job. Like, how is he like? He's not gonna not do it. And I also have issues as a Demon Slayer manga reader with Tengen as the other Hashira, because he quit. He literally quit after he lost his arm. Motherfuckers is out here. Nobody talks about this. Motherfuckers is out here dying for their cause. And he lost his arm and said, "This is too stressful. I'm just gonna live with my 3 wives."
I don't like this no more.
Where's Hashira? I'm sorry. He quit and lived with his 3 wives. Anyways, Kage.
Look, I wasn't mad at him at the end. I was like, yeah, just go ahead and tap out, bro.
I quit.
I'm like, no, but like, yeah, I understand, but I'm not talking about in our life. In their life. In their life, motherfuckers are still out there fighting with mental health issues, no family. What's his name? Rengoku had a dad who hated him and a brother and a mom who died and all this. Like, everyone's still fighting. Why are you quitting to live with your 3 wives while they massage you? Like,
always gotta mention the 3 wives.
I was gonna say, you just said it right there. There's why you quit.
Just saying.
Hey, he's got his priorities in order. That's all I'm saying.
He doesn't. His priorities are to his wives, not the world that's about to be overrun by Michael Jackson demons. So, get it together.
You're not wrong.
Get it together. Only a few of y'all got the strength. I gotta go with Kage.
Okay, I'm in the same boat as you are. Kage, as far as what's on this list,
so good,
he's the standout supporting character on this one to me. Like it's not even a question for me. His support of Boji through all of Ranking of Kings was 10 out of 10.
Well, remember season 1, he was trying to use him.
So at first, but by the time you all get to the end and all that type of stuff, So no, I'm with Kage 100%. Gabby?
I'm gonna have to go Kage as well because I don't believe Anya and Yor are supporting characters. It doesn't make sense to me. I get that Lloyd is the main one,
right?
huh?
I think Yor is right.
See, but I just don't see it like that. It's Spy Family. They're all about the family. I get that Lloyd is the one that starts it and it's his mission and all that stuff, but maybe in the beginning, but especially now, and especially in where we are in the manga, it's like Yor's a main character.
Yeah.
So I can't pick them based off of that alone. I know probably one of them is going to win, maybe, to be honest, just because maybe they're popular and it's Spy Family.
I'm with you.
They have their reputation, but out of all of them for an actual support, Kage is hands down best bud.
Yeah.
Jokes?
I haven't watched rankings, so I can't pick them.
Everybody's face. Like, come on, Jokes.
This man says, what are the best anime? Let me not watch them.
Nope.
Best anime.
So, like, I'm with Gabby 100%. Like, I don't understand how Anya and Yor are necessarily considered to be supporting. I guess just because of how things start, and Lloyd is telling the story and all about his mission and all that. So, I get it. I'm gonna pick Anya just because. I feel like in the beginning. In the beginning, as how the story is being told, she kind of is the support to Lloyd to get him to where he needs to go. But by the time, even the first season, by the time you get through the majority of the first season, like, she's clearly the main focal point of everything.
There's 2 episodes that are just her and the dog.
So it's a weird category. Like, parts of me understands, but then the majority of me doesn't understand. But I'm going to pick Anya.
Still a solid choice.
Anya it is. All right, so now we're moving on to the best main character. Jokes, who we got?
Best main character. Let's see. We got to pull. Yep. So we have Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. David Martinez, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Chisato Nishikigi, Lycanroc Recoil. Marin Kitagawa, My Dress Up Darling, Boji, Ranking of Kings, and hey, speaking of, Lloyd Forger, Spy Family.
Okay. What are you thinking, Jokes?
Bias is kicking in here. Eren Yeager.
There it is.
I'm sorry. I've said from last year, like, I support my man no matter how wrong he is in his ventures. I'm all about the Eren Yeager life.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm not giving it to Eren.
He shouldn't be in the category. I'm sorry. He should not be in the category, but
when it comes to Attack on Titan, just the song is getting my votes. Nothing else this time around.
The characters don't count anymore.
Yeah, I'm not. Y'all have been. Eren Yeager has been here for like 2 years right now. Like,
he's going to be here.
I mean, he still is. He still is the best main character that's out. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, he still is.
There's a lot of people. I actually do like all the characters put here.
Solid.
I'm gonna go with Lloyd. I'm gonna go with Lloyd from Spy Family. I do really enjoy Lloyd as a main character and watching him try to balance his work life and his fake home life at the same time.
That's his real home life. He can't lie to me.
Yeah, like seeing him go through it and balance it so well, even in those stressful situations. I think he does a great job at it, and it is definitely truly a treat, entertaining to watch him pull that stuff off. And I'm looking forward to just seeing how it all goes and turns out in the future. I got to go with Lloyd on this one. Gabby?
I'm also going to pick Lloyd just because I'm not picking Eren Yeager. Dress Up Darling was great. I loved it as a cute show, and I love Marin as a main character, but she didn't leave the biggest impression on me other than, it's another cute slice of life girl that, and it's dress up. Love it. Boji's obviously great, but probably not my favorite out of the bunch. I love the series as a whole. And while I love Lycanroc Recoil, the characters
Yeah,
didn't stand out to
Chisako
me
is
like.
not at all stand out.
Yeah, so I'm going with Lloyd for
All right.
just Spy Family and everything else related to it.
All right. Noah?
I'm gonna go with Lloyd too. Just because I like Lloyd a lot this year. He's the name of all my video game characters now.
I love that.
All my characters are named Lloyd Forger now.
Because it could be anyone.
Yep. And even though I think Aaron's a better character, I'm just voting for Lloyd this year. But Aaron's probably gonna win. Well, actually, it could be a toss-up. Lloyd could win too.
Yeah, I think it'll come down between those two.
People might be tired of Aaron and all his.
Not.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Noah, we got Best Director.
Attack on Titan, Cyberpunk, Demon Slayer, Licorice Recoil, Rank of the Kings, Spy Family.
All right, Jokes, what you thinking?
Probably gonna go with Cyberpunk on this one. What's that? Hiroyuki Imashi. I think I'm going with that. Cyberpunk. I gotta give them props. I imagine coming in director, you after the rough start to the Cyberpunk game, and not necessarily gotten to that point of redemption at this point. I feel like the show, because it was done so well, got a lot of people to go back to the game. So I feel like he had a lot more on the plate than just making sure to get a good show, a good solid show out. Don't get me wrong, every one of these shows that's on this list is, I give all these directors points, but I got to give Cyberpunk this one just because of the extraness that came about of having to get something good off the ground and out the door.
Okay. Noah?
That one's difficult because, can I see the list one more time? I think I'm forgetting. Is Cyberpunk in there? Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go with Cyberpunk. If we were talking about animation direction, I would give it to Demon Slayer. But if we're talking about straight up directing, the story carries Attack on Titan, so you don't gotta do much. Cyberpunk was just the best, and Licorice Recoil, I don't even think it was that good. Like, I think it was good, but like I don't think it was worthy of all these freaking awards. I think the lots of cute girls baited that series. We just didn't have a better, but I think that definitely Cyberpunk goes for that one. I thought Licorice was good, but like I had to put 8 other animes in these awards before Licorice.
All right, what about you, Gabby?
Like Noah was saying, I think Demon Slayer is good. I'm not sure if I would give it to it. Attack on Titan, it carries the story carries itself. So I'm not sure I would pick Cyberpunk because while it was definitely unique and new to me, it probably just wouldn't be the one I would choose out of all. I think I would have to go with Ranking of Kings just because specifically, is this talking about like the entirety of the series or like just the newer stuff that's came out? Okay, well, for the entirety series,
I don't know about the entirety because I don't know.
Well, it says just Core 2. So
yeah.
Oh, does
Core
it?
2
Okay.
for like rankings would be the same, but Mappa now has Attack on Titan. Do they have the same director? I don't know.
That's true.
So
See,
that's
what was confusing. I'd still give it to Rankin Kings personally, just because it was unique and I liked the way the direction went for a lot of the stuff. So I'm sure they had a really good time, and yeah, I just think it's the best out of them.
Okay,
good choice.
My pick, I'm going with Cyberpunk. I think the director knocked it out of the park from beginning to end. From just as a complete total package. Whether you're looking at the intro, you're looking at the outro, you're looking at the action, just everything put together as one total package. I think out of all of these, he completely smashed it from beginning to end. And it was a great treat to just sit and watch. Like those 10 episodes were amazing. So I gotta give it to Cyberpunk. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see how this one's gonna go. I have an idea. Best film, Gabby.
So let's see. So we've got Bubble,
Yeah,
Inu-Oh, One Piece Film Red, Dragon Ball Superhero, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, and The Deer King.
Okay, Gabby, go ahead and get it out of the way.
It's One Piece Film Red all the way. I actually haven't heard of The Deer King. This is my first time.
That's the first time I've heard that
hearing
too.
About it. Has anyone?
I'm kind of intrigued.
It was my first time hearing about that as well. But I did track it down. I went and watched it. It was solid. I don't think it's winning this category, but it was a solid film. I think overall.
Yeah.
My pick.
I've heard of Bubble, but I haven't seen.
I think I know where you're torn, Sin. I feel like
I'm going with Bubble. It's hard for me to think of Dragon Ball Super. JJK, I really loved it, and since it's a prequel movie, I can get away with throwing a vote there. One Piece Film Red, like it's so much stuff in there for fans of it. Like if you're not a fan and somebody sits down and try to watch it, a lot of stuff will be missed. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a fan and you watch it, I think overall as a entire film, it's Bubble for me. That's my pick. Noah?
My pick was Inu-Oh. I actually recommend that movie. You should watch it. It's really good. But Bubble, I'm not gonna lie, Bubble felt a little cry porny to me, and that's my word of the day. But it did feel like it was reaching
Is that
for
one
something.
word?
No, it's 2 words. Definitely 2 words. But I feel like that one was extra reaching for me. But I liked it. The animation was god tier. But I'm gonna have to go with Jujutsu Kaisen because that movie was fucking amazing, and that's canon story Jujutsu.
Yeah,
that shit was absolutely
really
amazing. The production value was crazy. Yuta instantly became like, I like that movie as much as I like the entire first season of Jujutsu Kaisen. The Yuta instantly became the main character for me. I'm actually kind of confused as to why he's not the main character because Yuji's good, but Yuta.
I'm hoping they get into that in the next season, but I'm feeling you on that. Yeah.
And like for instance, in the manga is just weird. For instance, in the manga, there's like a long period of time without Yuji, so I'm wondering why they did that, but we'll find out later. I haven't read it, but I gotta go with Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I love that movie so much. I liked it just as much, if not more, than the Demon Slayer movie, which I actually know didn't come out this year. I thought that came out this year as well.
No, it
came out 2021 apparently.
Yeah. But no, I'm not mad at Jujutsu Kaisen 0 at all. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Jokes?
I'm probably gonna go One Piece on this. As much you would think for me it would be Dragon Ball. Superhero was cool, but it was definitely meant to be an ode to the fans that wanted their love of Gohan to be reignited in the way that they wanted to, which I thought was amazing. But it still doesn't top Broly. Like, I'm sorry, Broly.
Canon movies. I'm over non-canon movies.
Yeah,
Broly
I'm over.
One Piece will never be canon movies.
I know, maybe.
And you know what? I'm not mad at a movie if it's not canon, because like My Hero, the last one that came out,
that was good.
It was. Was it the last one or
the one where he was fighting the reflecting dude? Yeah, it was the last one.
No, not that one. The one before.
The one where Bakugo gets the power too? Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. As much
That's
as that,
my favorite.
That was supposed to be at one point the true ending, but changed stories or whatever. But so I'm not too concerned about don't get me wrong. Canon, not canon. I'm not too concerned about that. But sometimes it's like when you haven't watched something and you want to be able to watch some of these movies, you can't really invest in the movie unless you really go back and watch a lot of this stuff, which is it's sad. So some people won't get to fully utilize. I didn't watch Bubble. And I'm sure Bubble, all these standalone movies like Bubble that have come out over the last few years have been absolutely fire, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch them and feel the same way. But One Piece,
I'm not mad if anybody's on One Piece, not even a little bit. All right, so let's move on to the best continuing series. We have Attack on Titan, Final Season Part 2, Demon Slayer, Entertainment District, arc, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the Stone Ocean, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Maiden Abyss, the Golden City of the Scorching Sun, and One Piece.
Now this is what they should do for fucking all the series that are like all super popular. Have categories like this: best ongoing, best AAA title,
something like that.
best something like that can give them
keep them a little separate
award.
from the new ones that have come out each year.
I hate how they consider like ongoing though. Like I get it. It's still happening. It's still going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a break. There's a difference between one of these to all the rest of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm like, what's the point of the anime of the year if you're not counting like 90% of the ones that came out this year? Like, what's the point of that?
So
there's only one here that is actually ongoing.
And
I mean,
they're
all ongoing, but most of them break it up into seasons because it's not over yet, and one just doesn't stop until it's all said and done.
One doesn't
I'm sorry.
One doesn't ever stop.
Yeah, one doesn't stop.
Doesn't ever stop.
And as far as my vote, it goes to One Piece for this one.
Just One Piece is gonna win, so our vote doesn't matter.
They have been in this past year. They've been on an absolute tear. So
yeah,
it's One Piece for me.
Wano was tearing everything up, and I love everything else. Oh, I haven't seen JoJo yet, so I can't say I love it, but I'm sure I will now that I've gotten all of these things. But like everything else is fantastic, but I mean, it is my bias because it's One Piece. But Wano is still just one of the most amazing arcs, eras, sagas, whatever the hell it is that we've had.
Yeah, jokes.
Listen, JoJo is my bias. I want to say JoJo, but I can't. I have to say One Piece because when I hear the word ongoing, One Piece has not stopped. Like
it's 1999.
No, it has not stopped. Like there has not been a season one. Like hold on, let me rephrase this.
There's been a long break because they did that between the
different ones.
The 2 year gap is the longest one I think they've ever taken.
It's the most consistent
but when you're at like
along with
600 episodes.
Also, why isn't Case Closed here?
Oh yeah,
because nobody ever talks about it.
I don't understand why.
But I don't get it either because if you have more episodes than One Piece, you should be in a lot more conversations.
The Case Closed writer is like top 3 most it's like Oda, Akira, Masashi, and the Case Closed writer, and then like the Attack on Titan writer. When you're talking about like Oda's like a billionaire, next dude is like worth 50 mil, next is like worth 40. Case Closed makes a lot of money internationally. We just don't hear about it.
Yeah,
I'm confused about that one.
When I hear the word ongoing, that's what I think about. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand the core and the breaking of things up more for a business standpoint now and trying to be able to sell Blu-rays and things like that. One Piece, the only way it has seasons is just because, like, if you go in a digital store and they just don't know what the hell to do with this, they just break it up into like an obscene amount of seasons on there just to keep selling pieces of it. But One Piece has just been the most consistent, I think is the way to say it. There have, like I said, there have been breaks, but there hasn't been like that super significant break where you still didn't get this week after week, other than like the pandemic and things like that, where things took
the Toei animation hack stuff like that,
the hack, things like that. So when I think ongoing, I think One Piece.
All right, Noah.
I agree, of course, and One Piece is my favorite. It's like my top 5 anime. But if y'all have seen the last 5 episodes, I feel like your decisions might be skewed a tiny bit because the last 5 episodes have been some of the worst One Piece we've gotten ever.
I haven't watched them, so
really,
and I assume not. Have you seen them, Gabby?
No, I've let One Piece build up for like 2 months now. So
I've done the same thing.
Nobody has, which is why I'm hearing this. If you look on Reddit, look on Twitter, all over there talks about it. Me and even my friend Benny, who never has a negative word about One Piece, the last 5 episodes have been so ridiculously awful between like mix of CG and recapping over episodes. Now, obviously, ongoing is true, and everything he said is true. And on this list, you just got to give it to One Piece. Unfortunately, though, I have my issues with One Piece and Wano with the way, like, the manga is absolutely amazing reading it week to week, but the adaptation has been kind of awful to watch week to week. It's been like mixed in with filler episodes and like bad episodes, then a god tier episode, one episode, and then this last episode was like half CG during the fight, like horrid, like Kingdom CG, not good CG. And then the ending fight scene was like, yes. Then the ending fight scene was like some of the weirdest, different, really good animation, but it was like pain animation. You know what I mean? Like faces change.
Yeah, I've seen clips of that.
Blocky.
Yeah, like the weird,
and which I like. It was good, but that was just for like 1 minute, so it felt really inconsistent. And my friend Benny, who never has a single negative word about One Piece, was like, "Dog, this episode was bad." And I was like, "Bro, like I couldn't even really get into it because the animation was. It feels like they're pumping out. What I predict is, like I said in the anime chat, they got 100 episodes plus of Super coming. They're probably waiting for Gear 5." But that's the issue with the anime that never takes breaks. They gotta meet quotas, which means that sometimes they'll reduce quality.
That's sacrifice.
Sometimes episodes will take a hit because of it. Yeah.
Because their team working way ahead in the future is working on Gear 5 or whatever, and they got to make it perfect. So they've pulled away from and they've given us reduced quality CG, which they can pump out quicker. But out of this list, can I see the list one more time? You got to still pick One Piece because it's the one that's been ongoing for so long. I feel like Case Closed. I feel like
deserves to be here as well.
And Lupin deserves to be here. Both of them released episodes this year, and both of them have been going on for 20 years. Lupin and Case Closed. So you could remove Kaguya and Made in Abyss from this. Made in Abyss was amazing, but like that's just season 2. Like it's not really ongoing for a long time like the rest of these. You could also remove Demon Slayer.
You could,
for that matter, in my opinion, and put Lupin in Case Closed in there.
JoJo's got 5 seasons. It's
been ongoing for like 15 years.
Yeah, JoJo's longer run, Attack on Titan's longer run with the added thing of it took like what did it take, like a few years break or something? How long?
Gaps though. JoJo has gaps.
Yeah. So those are like long ongoing. So this one's a little weird to me. So I got to pick One Piece. But if you put Lupin or Case Closed here, my opinion would change just specifically because I love One Piece so much, but the last couple episodes, and when you get to them, you're going to instantly know, especially because I've said something. But had I not, you would instantly just be like, this just doesn't feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm really curious.
I saw a still shot of Luffy I don't want to spoil, like Luffy standing on something.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, no, I've seen that one. I've seen that shot.
I've seen that.
Well, Gabby knows she's red, but
and that shot is kind of. It reminds me of how like Naruto gets like when they try to like fast pace like the fight, like it's just kind of a blur, but it's not like you're trying to like detail stuff.
It's not a good blur. It's literally just like line blurs kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, in my opinion, Payrod did it really well with Naruto. However, they also do it in Black Clover. However, this one kind of looked weird. I don't think it looked bad.
I liked it in Black Clover.
Yeah, same. I thought it was such a change from the horrid Kingdom Blue Lock CG they had at the beginning of the episode that like it was just so you couldn't even appreciate how good it was because it was so inconsistent. You know what I mean? It was really noticeable.
All right, so let's move on to the next one. Jokes. We have best new series.
All right, so we have Call of the Night, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Licorice Recoil, My Dress Up Darling, Spy Family, and Yo Boy Kong Ming. It's like saying that.
All right, what's your pick on this one, Jokes?
I'm probably gonna have to say, just because I haven't really. It's probably gonna go to either Spy Family or Cyberpunk. Which one do I want to put it into? You know what? I'm gonna say Cyberpunk. I'm gonna give it to Cyberpunk.
All right, Noah, which one you got?
Cyberpunk does belong here. It's not a series. I mean, I guess it is, but are they talking about ongoing series?
You know what?
It just says best new series. That's it.
Yeah. Well, Spy Family, absolutely beyond everything. Absolutely best new. They got a fucking theme park in what's that? Japan.
Universal Studios, Japan?
Universal Studios.
Yeah.
They got a theme park on Universal
coming.
Studios. No, it's open. You can go.
Oh, it's open? Well, they got a theme park open. Dang, okay.
Yeah, but Kong Ming, I recommend. I think you all would like Kong Ming's music anime.
Okay.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Which one you
music
got?
anime?
Yeah,
Huh?
Isekai music anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know about it. I just haven't seen it yet. I gotta.
Mhm.
I've seen it pop up so many times. I just need to
It's
watch
really good, and that's a real translation. Your boy Kong Ming.
it. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Gabby, what's your pick for best new series?
I'm gonna have to go with Spy Family. Like What You Gonna Call the Night were both good series, but that's where they ended. They didn't leave a lasting impact. They don't want to make them go on. Cyberpunk is obviously really good. Dressed Online also one that was really good, but just that's it. That's the end. And haven't seen Your Boy yet, so I'm sure I will think it's good. But Spy Family's had the most impact, I think.
I agree. It's Spy Family for me. They have as a new series. They were kicking ass on the tear all year between the first and second core. Like it's outside of that one, I will put my money on Edge Runners. But I think Spy Family is taking home this one. I think easy. The world loves Lloyd, Anya, and Yor like so much. Like they can't be stopped. They can't.
They cannot.
All right, so
Now
let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. We have best comedy.
I know which one me and London are picking. Absolutely.
Yeah. Love is War.
I'm glad they gave. Oh, sorry.
Kotor Lives Alone, Dress Up Darling, Spy Family, Uncle from Another World, and your boy, Kong Ming.
Your boy.
Your boy.
Well, I'll go ahead and say it now since Noah has already said something. I love is War so much, but as far as comedies this year, Uncle from Another World beat them out. Uncle from Another World was absolutely hilarious from beginning to end, and I think it's something
It hasn't ended, by the way.
Oh yeah, you're right because we still got some time, but I think as far as comedy, there's something for people of all ages. Like from the uncle, like his whole take on things being like an old school gamer and all his like Sega references and stuff like that are completely hilarious.
That is pretty good.
To his nephew, you know what I mean? Just dealing with his uncle and his insane stories and everything is absolutely hilarious and so fun to watch. I think in the comedy department they win hands down. Jokes, what about you?
Just from what I'm going with Spy Family.
Spy Family.
Spy Family is pretty funny.
Spy Family it is. Noah?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Spy Family's. I think Spy Family might win, but Uncle was really popular, so Uncle might win too. We're still waiting on episode 13. Unfortunately, they had a lot of COVID issues.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure how they're still having COVID issues, but hopefully everyone's okay.
Facts.
And they can get us that 13th episode. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody at the office just click send file. I don't know.
Click upload. That's it.
I don't know.
No,
I could do that from home. I'm just saying, if I had COVID, I would still send the episode.
Hey, listen,
put on a mask, get your hand sanitizer, just walk in and click upload.
If I had COVID, I would still click send file.
So you can send a text to someone else to go.
In this time of day, a lot of the voice actors have. You can have all the necessary stuff. You can make a makeshift voice office in your house. Just get your closet and do stuff, and you can record.
But my thing is, are usually if you're releasing a season, you've finished everything.
You've done
right.
A chunk
like
of
you're
all
not
the
still
work.
animating.
You would think so,
because you're gonna run into a hitch.
Except if you're One Piece, One Piece just doesn't stop.
But they apparently play this.
But still, One Piece has got to have like 5 episodes in the bank at a time.
That's true. They do.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're probably working on 158 while they're releasing 151. So I don't know, but. Hopefully it comes back, but Spy Family or that one. But that one, me and London, that one definitely made me laugh out loud so much. I'd say the manga was funnier for Spy Family than the actual.
I would agree there for the manga.
All right, Gabby, what you got for best comedy?
I'm picking Uncle. It's so funny. It's so funny. I don't really know why Dress Up Darling is on here. I don't think that was.
They just want to give it awards.
I don't think it was a comedy. I really don't understand that.
I feel the same way about Kotaro Lives Alone. Like I didn't find it like
It was funny in the beginning, but it's not a comedy.
Yeah.
It's not a comedy when you watch it. You get sad.
No. Yes.
So you get sad. But no, Uncle hands down. If I had to pick a second, it would be Kaguya, just because that's always funny. Kaguya's always been funny.
It was very funny. I think season 2 was a bit funnier, but it was very funny. Kaguya was definitely very funny.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's move on to best fantasy. This one might be
This
fun.
one's great.
Demon Slayer. We have Made in Abyss. We have what was that? Jobless Reincarnation. Yes. We have Overlord. We have Ranking of Kings, and we have Case Study of the Vantis. So, Noah, what you got?
You already know. Overlord! That shit was amazing. That shit is just amazing. And I don't know if Madhouse did it this year. I think they did. But the intro, the outro was fire. They're both on my playlist. I listen to them all the time. That series actually is my vote for like best list of intro outros. Season 1 through 4, 100% of them. I actually have a part of my playlist where sometimes I'm like, all right, I don't have to listen to Overlord right now, and I have to skip like 8 in a row because every single intro outro is on my playlist. So that was definitely it. Made in Abyss would go next, but just his Overlord took several years, came back and released and was just as good, and they barely had any action, and it was just as good as previous seasons that were action packed. That's my favorite fantasy series. Definitely.
For myself on this one, I went Made in Abyss. They knocked it out of the park for me on this one. I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it as much as I did the first one, but they did not disappoint with this second season even a little bit. Like
I told you to. I was like, this is Promised Neverland, what they wanted to be.
Yeah, I was glued. Yeah, I was glued to this the entire time. I didn't know like the direction it went with this one, with them more so sticking to that one floor. It's like, okay, how's this going to work this time? It seems like this is going to be about, but no, they smashed it. They smashed it. So fantasy, that has it for me. Gabby, what you got?
I feel really bad because I still haven't caught up on Overlord, and I know it's good, and I want to watch this, and I want to give my vote, but I haven't seen it, so I can't. I'm gonna have to go with Demon Slayer District Arc.
Okay.
Out of all this stuff, Megan's Kings was good. I honestly haven't really seen anything else on this list, so that's also why.
Okay.
But I think Demon Slayer is just good.
Yeah, I love the Entertainment District Arc. Jokes, yours?
All bow down to Eyes on Gon. Overlord.
And I forgot Demon Slayer was in this list because that's probably going to win, but
yeah, unfortunately. Oh, well, I mean, Overlord is popular, so
it is. Made in Abyss is popular too, so
that's true.
I'd be happy if either of those won, but I think Demon Slayer will.
All right,
I picked it, but I hope it doesn't win.
Yeah.
This is the next one. Yes, next one is Best Drama. We have 86 Part 2. We have Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Dance, Danseur. Katara Lives Alone. And Made in Abyss, The Golden City of the Scorching Sun. I'll go ahead and get mine out of the way first. I got Made in Abyss for this one for Best Drama. They deliver heavily. They deliver heavily on the drama in this show, and they upped it from the first season, and they upped it from the movie, which, trust me, that's a hard thing to do, but they did it phenomenally. So yeah, drama, it's Made in Abyss for me. So Gabby, what's your pick for drama?
Crazy.
86 is my pick. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time when I was watching Part 2. When they finished Part 1 and I had to wait for Part 2, I
that was so
literally
terrible.
Went and bought the light novels. So I could
Sounds like
finish it.
something I would do. That's something I would do right there.
That's always what I do. We're always on the same page with that. But no, I was waiting for the day that they released Part 2, and they did. And I was happy and I cried.
Jokes, your best drama?
I'm really upset that I've not watched Made in Abyss, and I'm really upset that I've not finished 86.
Once you see the awards, then you're like, wait a minute, I need to watch this.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I'm horrible.
I got involved because obviously there's mechs involved. So for me, anytime mechs are involved, I I get very invested in it. I just haven't
really
finished
good
it.
mech one too.
So I have to fall back to the default. It's the bias. Attack on Titan. Like
that's a really good drama.
I wish that we could just get. I wish we could just get it all. I'll put it out just like Gabby said. Attack on Titan got to the point I could not wait to see the episode, so I had to go to the manga. There was no way around it. I had to go to it. It continued, and I had to read it. So yeah, Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. Noah, yours?
I think Attack on Titan is gonna win. So these ones are annoying. It's
not wrong.
Cyberpunk could win too, but I guess Made in Abyss. What was the other ones on there?
Katara Lives Alone, Made in Abyss, Dance, Dancer, Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, Attack on Titan, and 86.
86 I haven't seen the end of. I'm like the exact opposite of Jokes. Anytime I see mess, I steer away.
The ending is so good, though.
I know, but they released it like one episode every 2 months.
I know, and it made me upset.
And those last 2 episodes, we had to wait like 2 months to get.
Yeah, and I've heard only good things, so I'm gonna watch them, and they're saved on my thing. But I haven't seen it. But Dance Dressura, that was made by Mappa. I recommend that one. That's like a contemporary dance one.
This is the first time I've heard of this one.
Yeah, it was made by Mappa. It was released like quietly, but the animation was really good. But yeah, I'll give it to Made in Abyss for my prediction.
Not mad at it.
The Attack on Titan's gonna win. That is a good drama too, because that's one of the ones where like when you think of drama, it's just like every episode you have to like sit. It was and wait.
Something.
Like I can let Demon Slayer stack up. I can't let Attack on Titan stack up.
All right, so let's move on to the next one, which is not best drama, but best romance. We have Call of the Night, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Komi Can't Communicate. What's this? Love is War? No, not that one. That's Love After World Domination, My Dress Up Darling, and Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. Gabby, I'll let you take the lead on this one. What's your best romance?
I actually really love.
This is hard.
Hey, love is in half these titles. Love After World Domination is really cute. I'm actually currently watching it with my boyfriend. We haven't finished it yet, but I absolutely love it. But because I haven't finished it, I don't want to give it the vote.
That narrator though in Love is War.
The narrator is amazing.
English he's great.
Or Japanese.
Yeah, he's great in both.
Both are good. I'm gonna have to say Komi. I still rewatch Komi. I love it so much. But Love After World Domination, I think if I had finished it by this point, I would have chosen it. But because I haven't finished it, it hasn't really kind of fully gotten me yet.
You know that last season made Love After War became like the #1 voted anime on my anime list of all time for like fucking 3 months, and that nothing ever beats. What is it? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for longer than like a week. Yeah. Like nothing ever beats it. And it got up there for like 3 months. And I saw the end, but you'll have to see it for yourself.
Okay.
All right. Jokes, what's your pick for? What was your pick, Gabby?
Komi.
All right. What's yours, Jokes?
Love After World Domination. Red Gelato and the Reaper Princess. Let's go.
I love it. It's so cute.
And Sid already knows for this, like as much as it's good, it checked
the Power
out.
Rangers.
There was another.
The Power Rangers.
It's the only reason.
But once I got into it, like, and I still separated that fact from it. It's actually really good.
He didn't separate it.
I know he
did separate it.
If you take that out of here, I want to know what his vote is.
The first thing you said was Gelato 5.
it was red. I mean, that's who he is. It's Red Gelato. I could have said his
I want us to take that one out of
his
here and see what his vote is then.
Let's see. As far as I'm concerned, I think My Dress Up Darling is going to win this. And I really wish I would have finished Kaguya-sama Love is War, because my vote would definitely be there, but I'm going to be fair. Since I haven't finished, I'm not going to pick that. Komi. I got to go with Komi, baby. Yeah, I got to go with her.
Komi stands.
I'm putting My Dress Up Darling, but I think that Kaguya is going to win. I think that they sold My Dress Up Darling by, I think this is rigged, but I think they sold up My Dress Up Darling by putting it with Kaguya-sama, which they have no choice because they're both romances. But Kaguya got unbelievable hype. So I think as good as Dress Up Darling is, I think
Kaguya's got the popularity behind it.
Yeah, my vote is Dress Up Darling.
Long-standing series.
Yeah.
I want Kaguya-sama to win it, but like I said,
because a pivotal thing in rom-coms happens in season 3. That's like a rom-com, you know what I mean? Leaping stone for all rom-coms. So like, along with it being Kaguya.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll
all right, so let's move on.
I do want to see if Dress Up Darling wins anything because
it kind of teetered off, honestly.
All right, so we're moving on to Best Original Anime. We have Birdie Wing, Healer Girl, Lycanus Recoil, The Orbital Children, Vampire in the Garden, and Yuri Deco. So I'm going to go ahead and just go first off this one. I'm giving it to Lycanus Recoil because that's the only one of these I have seen.
I knew you were going to say that.
So off of default,
are we all going to say that?
I hate to say that. Like, I feel bad, but it's like
I have a question. Why is this original? Why are they under the original anime category? Like, why aren't other things?
Well, I don't know about the others, but I know when me and Noah were talking about Lycanus Recoil, that's like it doesn't have a manga or anything that like it's original.
Okay, is that why?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
That would make sense.
True.
Yeah.
Also, they're missing one fucking the princess, and I was super mad when I was doing my votes. The princess.
Is this the one that you told me to watch?
Yes, it's amazing. The princess.
It's on my Crunchyroll. I haven't done
original.
It yet.
Keep going. I'll look it up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Is it the Pirates one?
It's the Pirate Princess. That's what it's called.
Something about the Pirate Princess. Yeah,
it's so good. It's only 10 episodes. It's so good.
Ooh, easy watch.
I actually forgot to tell. I keep forgot to tell everyone, but it's missing from this because it has no anime. It's only like 10 to 11 episodes, but it's so good.
Yeah, I really haven't heard of any other one of these.
It's a romance, yeah.
I've heard of Orbital Children, but it was just like
the Pirate Defense of Princess. Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Were they? Okay. You know, were these all ones that went exclusively to Crunchyroll?
No, I think they're saying they don't have a manga.
I know. Yeah, that's the thing. It is. Yeah, they just don't have a manga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Manga. But outside of that,
Finna Pirate Princess.
Yes. Okay.
That's a good one.
That shit is amazing.
It's a really good one.
All right. So Noah, what's your pick? Best original anime.
Can I see the list again? I've seen a couple episodes of a lot of these.
Bingo.
Birdie Wing, Lycanus Recoil. Lycanus Recoil is probably going to win out of popularity, but
I think it's the most well known.
What's the one in the middle called?
Birdie Wing, Healer Girl, Lycanus Recoil, The Orbital Children, Vampire in the Garden, and Yuri Deco.
Yuri Deco is pretty good too, but Birdie Wing actually was sick.
That's a golf anime.
I was like,
I forgot all about it.
Oh snap! It is.
That's a golf
how do you
anime.
make golf interesting?
I get it.
Golf,
I get it. Birdie. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I get it.
How do you make golf interesting? Add golf and then add the Yakuza. And then add the golf tournaments in the Yakuza.
There's Yakuza in the golf? Okay, now I gotta watch it. I'm sold.
You think I won't start that fight?
I actually didn't finish it, but it was hella good. It was actually a hella good. I'd be down to watch it. It's hella good.
Now we're all just gonna go watch it.
And
that's about to be added to the list of stuff to watch.
Yeah, I gotta give my vote to Lycanus Recoil. It's not that good. It's not, to be honest. Akabe, what's the one? Akabe Maid Girl. That one was better. But this one, it was very interesting. You know what I mean? Because it's like, how do you make golf interesting? You make girls do it, and then you make them do it as part of the Yakuza. Nah, just anime golf would not be interesting. Let's get something straight.
Oh,
but when you add the Yakuza,
they would have some weird ability that would allow them to hit like hole-in-ones all the time.
These sports animes,
they make cycling
sometimes
good. Like they can do anything.
That's true.
Anime can make any sports good. They got one for rugby that I haven't watched yet, but I'm pretty sure it's fire.
I'm pretty sure they have a ping pong anime somewhere.
I'm pretty sure they do.
They better be. Ooh,
I'm pretty sure.
I just unlocked something to just
really
know you
needed. Arm wrestling jump. Like I was like, oh, we
but now some of the if they're too serious, golfing one wouldn't be interesting, and you think it wouldn't be. But this one, they had the Yakuza, they had a bunch of cute girls, so it's interesting.
All right, so are we all picking Lycanus or?
Yes.
Off of just default, so that's the only one that we've seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vampire Garden sounds interesting.
I watched first 2 episodes.
So we only have 2 that. So far out of all the characters, only 2 we all have agreed on.
Yeah. Birdie kind of almost is about to get my vote just after.
Just after the description, I kind of want to vote for it.
But trust me, Lycris is better. Like as good as interesting as it is, I didn't finish it. You know what I mean? I got to episode 6. So that's what I'm saying. Lycris is definitely better.
All right, so we're down to the last 3 categories. So next up is Best Action. We have Attack on Titan. We have Cyberpunk. We have Demon Slayer. We have JoJo. We have Lycris Recoil. And we have Spy Family.
This is the hardest one.
I get tired of saying the same things over and over again, but this is what this is about.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Jokes.
Told you.
Where are you sitting at on Best Action?
I was talking.
I'm torn on it.
JoJo's was so good, bro, and it got so brutal.
I'm torn between JoJo. I'm torn between that, Demon Slayer, and oh damn! I just had a brain fart off of it. Put the list back up right quick.
Sure.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. Jeez. Attack on Titan, JoJo, and Demon Slayer. That's for me. Don't get me wrong. Cyberpunk's good, but like, I'm probably gonna have to go with JoJo just for the over the top stuff that occurs within JoJo. Attack on Titan, like it's my bias, but it's like there's some cool scenes that happen in there. But I think I got to give it to JoJo. I think I'm going to give it to JoJo.
Okay, JoJo. Gabby, your pick for Best Action of the year?
See, this is a hard one because I don't know why Lycris Recoil is here, honestly. I think there are other ones.
That was a good action.
Yeah,
I think there are other. I think there are just other things that could be in there, and I'm just tired of seeing Attack on Titan as well.
No,
everywhere. I'm tired of seeing it because
it's not about how much you like it, Jokes. It's about logistics.
I get it. But
I'm sorry if Attack on Titan is in here all the time. It's always on. They took out My Hero Academia. The One Piece is barely even in here. It's in here more than it was last year, the past 3 years.
Yeah, why is My Hero not here?
Exactly. It's nowhere in here.
My Hero should definitely be on.
This season, I don't like My Hero, but this season,
season is a good season, which is I'm kind of mad that it's not in here because that would be my pick. Because right now we're in a middle of a war.
Well, War Jones always do it.
That's always good. Facts. But Spy Family is like half action, so I feel like I can't justify picking it because it's not fully action. I'm probably gonna go Demon Slayer again, just because I really enjoyed that action. I think the most out of everything.
Okay.
And I don't want to pick Attack on Titan.
Noah?
I think I'm gonna actually give it to. Let's see the list one more time, please. I think I'm gonna actually give it to. It's between Lycris and JoJo's for me, because Lycris was really cool to see. I think that's the reason why it was so much more popular, because the action, in addition to having like the good animation and cute girls, was pretty good. So I think. But JoJo's turned it up. JoJo's like got way more brutal this season than they've ever been. Like they've never been just chopping limbs off, and like this season they're chopping limbs off. So I'm gonna have to give it to JoJo's too. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to give it to JoJo's because I haven't seen the final part, but the first 2 parts, it's already become I think my favorite JoJo's between that and Stardust. Which is hard because everyone has so much affinity to the other JoJo's. So this one being new, I don't know. I got to give it to JoJo's.
Okay, not mad at any of those. For myself, without having seen JoJo, so I can't speak on that. It's Demon Slayer. Just from a junkie of like martial arts movies and choreograph, all that kind of stuff, they blew that thing out of the water with that one. Like all the fight scenes were so well choreographed, so well animated, so intense. Like to me, I haven't seen anything this year that has topped that for me. And I really enjoy Edge Runners. I really love Trigger's work. Attack on Titan, of course, giant
Mhm.
titans, doing stuff. Got it.
Oh, that titan through the water.
Like,
that was
pretty cool.
I completely agree with Gabby about Spy Family. It's not like full action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though that tennis match was fire.
Okay, that tennis match was amazing.
was fire.
I love
Lycra's
that.
recoil, that John Wick style action was, it was good to see something, gun related and doing that type of stuff in the anime. But Demon Slayer was just, they stepped it up. That's all. So I'm interested to see where they go next season. But it's Demon Slayer for me for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. All right. We are down to what I think is going to be the most difficult one.
Did they have action scene or do they have action scene as
No,
well?
They didn't do any of that this
No,
year.
just best action.
No battles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that maybe
battles.
would change mine because the reason I picked JoJo's is because I thought they had best action scene as well. I forgot.
No, this is
I
best
might
action.
have to give it to. I changed mine to Demon Slayer as well too.
All right, let me correct this.
Go ahead and correct it.
Because I thought it was saying overall because JoJo's like action every episode, but Demon Slayer definitely is the best action scene. So
I think Crunchyroll, like right before this, because I feel there was a lot of changes because there's some things that, from what I remember seeing, that aren't on like any of this list anymore.
They switch them. Like they switch them up every year. Yeah.
No. Because at one point, like I remember, Suletta from Gundam was originally, I swear to you, was on one of these lists, and I swear whatever list that was is either gone or they just altered the.
Oh yeah, she was on one of the things.
She was on one of these lists.
She was on. They didn't do that. We haven't done that yet though. The must keep character they replaced for best girl.
Yeah, and I was mad at that. Very mad.
Well,
yeah.
I don't think we've done it yet though. We haven't done that list yet.
No, I don't think it's a thing.
No, what you're talking about is not on any of these lists, Jones.
Mm-hmm. They took it. They took whatever she was in. It's gone.
So let's move on to the second to last one before we get to anime of the year. I think this will be probably the most difficult one, and that is the must protect at all costs character.
Yeah, this is the one that she was in.
She was in this. Yes, she was.
But maybe they took it from the vote, or I don't know. But if you go online, it might still be there. But
we have Komi from Komi Can't Communicate. We have Boji from Ranking of Kings. We have Kage from Ranking of Kings. We have Anya from Spy Family. We have Kotaro from Kotaro Lives Alone, and Marin from My Dress Up Darling. Whew, let this one breathe for a second. Okay. Gabby, who are you protecting at all costs?
I have to protect Komi. I have to protect Komi. I love her. As much as I love Anya, honestly, it was the decision between those two for me. Because those two pull up my heartstrings way too much. I love Boji, I love Kage, I love Kotaro. Marin, honestly, I don't think she needs to be on this list.
Yeah,
but because she's another pretty girl character. Yeah, if you put Yor on this list. Actually, no, we don't need to protect Yor. Yor protects us.
I was going to say.
Yor protects us.
Protect Yor too. Protect her mental.
Never mind. Sentimental, yes. But no, I just want to give Komi a hug. My God, I just want to give that precious child a hug. She is adorable. She has like the cat ears in the anime. She does like the squeaky noises. I can't help it. I love it.
I'll go next. I agree with Marin. You have no reason being on here. Anya doesn't need protection from us. She has her parents.
Fair.
I don't want to protect.
And
that's not what they're talking about. They mean you as a fan.
For me, it came down between obviously Komi because I love her so much, and it came down between Boji, and Boji just edges her out. Boji is just he is just nothing can happen to my little guy. I would lay my life on the line for him in a heartbeat. I'm sorry, it's Boji for me. Jokes. Who you protecting at all costs?
Komi defector.
I'm not a defector, but it's
don't you do that to me.
I'm in the same light as you are. I'm gonna say Boji.
Oh, no.
Like Anya, I don't think she needs protection. I think she can kind of work her way out of every situation. Just because of
her.
Noah's getting mad at us.
Way too serious.
Hey, we
This is
gotta
why
take
they
these
need
serious.
best girl and best boy.
I was fine. Like, I was fine with those categories, but
Protect at all costs is the same. Just think of best girl and best boy.
I mean,
okay.
Comey.
Then
Comey
Boji.
is
Then
the
so
answer.
we're defending the current champion.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, who was best girl last year?
We have to go back and look at it. I can't think of it on top of my head. So Noah, we must protect at all costs.
My pick is y'all are all gonna be sad when Anya wins. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I mean, well,
look,
yeah.
I'm not gonna be sad. Like it's,
I mean,
it's
she's gonna be
Anya.
happy. Anya's gonna win
Anya.
no matter what, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Just
yeah, my
to
pick
say.
is Anya.
Yeah.
That's baby.
I mean,
girl.
that's honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Anya's
All right.
best.
We are now to the last one, which is anime of the year. So we have Spy Family. We have Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Attack on Titan, the second part of the final season, Ranking of Kings, second core, Demon Slayer, the Entertainment District arc, and Lycris Recoil for anime of the year. So, Noah, who's taking this?
This one was hard because I think it's gonna go to Attack on Titan. But I'm giving it to Spy Family because Spy Family is the GOAT, and I don't need to say anything else. Actually, I also would give it to Cyberpunk because for like anime of the year, it's not gonna have a season 2. It's only 10 episodes.
Mhm.
It's only gonna come out this year. It really could be the anime of 2022 because all these other anime are going to be in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And 2024.
So that's a good second.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jokes, where you sitting at?
Torn between Attack on Titan and Spy Family. I think bias is still going to kick in a little bit on this one because I love part 2 of Attack on Titan. Just knowing where things are going, I gotta go with Attack on Titan. Part 2. Let me say it in its entirety. Attack on Titan, final season, part 2.
Correct. All right, Gabby, where are you sitting at for anime of the year?
You know, I think Spy Family has a good chance of getting it. I know Attack on Titan is popular. Obviously, Demon Slayer is popular. But I really think Attack on Titan. See, jokes are getting to me. Stop this.
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
You're biased. On me. Spy Family has a good chance on winning it because of just how extremely popular it's become almost instantly. So, stop laughing.
I just realized I hit Gabby with the Aaron Yeager. You will pick Attack on Titan.
He's doing it.
So
No,
between
Spy
those
Family.
two, Spy Family's your pick?
Oh, yeah. Spy Family all the way.
Spy Family.
Please
All right.
dethrone Attack on Titan. Please dethrone them.
I am with you and Noah. Spy Family, I think is going to take this one. I will not be surprised at all if Attack on Titan wins because it is Attack on Titan.
Mhm.
Truthfully, I would like to see Cyberpunk pull out a victory. I think it deserves it, but the sheer magnitude of the popularity of Spy Family, what that has become, and the strength of Anya herself, with all these pictures all year, her showing up in different animes from Chainsaw Man to Attack on Titan and all that stuff. Like,
It's fantastic. I love them.
yeah, I think Spy Family is going to pull out the victory, and they're already setting up, this year with a movie, a musical, and the next season all coming this year. They just stepping on the gas and not stopping. And a theme park. Yeah, I'm with Spy Family taking the win on this one. Yes, so that is all of our predictions for the Crunchyroll 2023 Anime Awards. What I want to know in the comments below is, what do you think of our picks, and what picks are you picking to win these categories? So make sure you put that in the comments below because we will be checking for those when we pick this live. And like I said in the beginning of this, when the Crunchyroll Anime Awards go live, we will be reacting to it and watching it and seeing how we did, and just so we see, where everybody else stands, outside of us. So until then, on behalf of myself, Jokes, Noah, Gabby, the whole LS Anime Chat squad, We will talk to you later. We will see you in the chat. We will see you in the Discord. We're out of here.
Bye.
Loading snacks.